Hi, good evening. It's Ajaz from London, and I'm author, speaker, and coach. Today we are going to discuss about love and friendship, and do you have to be friend with in a relationship? And Paulina will introduce herself, and she will be uh, telling about the topic as well. Yes,
Good
Paulina.
evening, good evening, everyone, and good evening from Poland. Yes, today we decided with Ayas about the topic related to friendship, relationship. I guess that it will be interesting for all of you.
Yeah, that's it's a love and friendship. So, what would you like to say about love?
About love and only love, or as well friendship.
But first love and then friendship.
I think I would like to start from friendship because I see this stage is much more important.
Hmm.
Because of this topic and preparing to, of course, love is the reason for everything and love is the most important. But for this topic, meanwhile preparing, I saw that friendship is really a great foundation for relationship. But let me say something. When you call someone your friend, it's really a big thing. And believe me, Ayas, I have people, friends here around who has never been in any friendship. They don't have friends. I can name myself lucky because I have few friends, really few. I can count on the fingers on one hand, but I am lucky. But there are people who really don't have good trusted friends. So first of all, having a good friend trusted is a really great thing. You can name yourself as blessed. Another thing, I noticed that people have a lot of doubt that there is possible friendship between man and a woman. And if you can ask someone, do you believe in friendship between ladies and guys? Some can answer yes, but some will answer no because they can consider that with time one of the part of this friendship can involve in being much more engaged in this friendship. So there are some people who just don't believe in a pure platonic friendship between men and women. So this is my observation. How about you? Your opinion, observation?
I mean that question comes in my mind after listening to you. We'll discuss about the male-female relationship, friendship. That's different. But main topic is friendship. You said people don't have many friends. So, what is the reason that people they don't have many friends? There is a survey as well. I was reading today on New York Times that says that in 2021 survey, more than 2,000 adults in the United States, less than half of the men said they were truly satisfied with how many friends they had, while 15% said they had no close friends at all, a five-fold increase since 1990. That same survey found that men were less likely than women to rely on their friends for emotional support or to share their personal feelings with them. So, why are American men struggling with friendship? I think men have a deep craving for intimacy. These are some kind of like these things. So, what do you think that why people don't have good friends or loyal friends? What is the
Mhm.
reason behind that? Especially men.
Especially men.
You can combine both of.
I still don't know. It's a really interesting phenomena for me, and I observe people, and I also still thinking why people are so lonely, because it's also my experience in this even online world, having many online friends. I meet with people who just beg for my attention because they feel so long. They are really lonely. I don't know why. Where is the problem? we are so closed. No, we are not so close. We work, we go to uni, to schools. I don't know, maybe lack of trust. Uh, I really don't know why people don't experience friendship. It's really interesting for me, but I see and I know that having this experience to be in a friendship, having a good friend, really can help you to build a healthy, good, happy relationship. Because
That's right.
I'm talking about my experience, because I have friends and I had some just left me with time, but it's life itself. But thanks to friendship, who is a friend? A friend, I don't know any definition. Is how I define the friendship. The friend is a person who is very close to you. You have a really deep bond, even men, women, but without any sexuality, without any erotic tones. It's a pure relationship. A friend is a person who is like a member of your family, but no one genetic connection. But you feel so good and great understanding and mutual sense of humor, and many aspects are very the same. But sorry for my cough. But the friend is also a person who really can help you to grow, to correct any your mistakes, because of this honesty, loyalty, this deep trust. Let me give you example from my life. I had a friend. This is a man. Few years ago, he told me about some of my mistakes related to the language, to English, to some things. My first impression in the first second was, hola, hola, no, no, it's so painful, such words. But he added that he just wanted to tell me this to protect me and not to be hurt by people who can talk negatively about my all these flaws. And he didn't want me to hear such words from people. So I realized, wow, it's so protective. This is friend. He really can help you to grow in your personal development, saying honestly about all your mistakes, what you need to work on, but without hurting you. And that's why you have deep trust. And when you experience such friendship, it's really easier for you in building relationship, because you just know how it is to trust and to share even some words about not some your bad behavior or mistakes, but with love, not to hurt you, not to humiliate. Okay, I stopped.
And you told that benefits of friendship, which are really great, because having a loyal friend, sincere friend, and helping to grow or giving positive and negative, positive feedback in a and even that critical feedback in a positive way, and giving emotional support when it's needed. These are all blessings. If someone got a true friend, even one, that is the biggest blessing in life. I'm talking about man and man. Even female God, that is really a blessing. Because when it comes to male female friendship, there are, even there is no physical something, but still there are chances. There are come up with that in some point. Because in the middle of the night, you can't call that female friend to come. Sometimes you can call, they can come, but in a male friends, if you have a true one who is not jealous, because there are friends who jealous, who when you are growing, they can be jealous, they can be leg pulling, or when they see that you're going higher, they can feel like complexes, instead of focusing their own potential or their own goal, they started feeling jealous and leg pulling. With that is why I think men don't have true friends. What is your opinion? Why men don't have true friends?
um, Maybe let me add something to your words about this friendship between girls, women, because I have my experience. So I had and I have friends among my not female friends, but also male. And every friendship is great. Of course, there are differences, and you are right with saying that there is a risk that some sensuality, sexuality, some erotic overtones can like snake into such friendship. But it's really up to you. And if you just want to have a friend, you don't look at the gender. This is firstly because I have really good, the best friend, and he is man. But what is important, and you are right because you told about this a lack of interest in physicality. So it doesn't mean that your male friend is not attractive. It's not about this, but it's much more something common, and you enjoy your company because of value or faith or energy or education or whatever. You can be attractive, but it's not the point. That's you are not looking for someone who is attractive. Another I wrote not to forget. It should be clear relationship. So maybe it can be not pleasant at the first moment, but to set some boundaries, some rules in your relationship. So with my male friend, we never cross any red line, and some topics we have never talked about it, about intimate life of his because he's married, and we made such settings in our conversation behavior, but we both are similar with this value. But it should be in every such relationship, male, female, clear conversation, rules, not to meet with any misunderstanding. It should be, especially when, for example, in such friendship, a man is in his relationship, he's married, and the lady as well, just not too hard to destroy this relationship. So it should be really loudly, honestly set or written, or the clear rules of this friendship when male female, and closeness, establish closeness framework. It's about all the gestures because as you told, with me as a woman, with another woman, we can hug ourselves, embrace, we can kiss on our cheeks, and it's okay. With guys, it can be different. Of course, you can embrace, you can hug, kiss on forehead, okay, but kiss on lips, no. So it should be also very clearly,
I stop
honestly.
you. Can I stop you from here, please? I mean that we became friends because of our intellectual exchange. Yeah, that was just a little bit in general talk. You are mature enough that to set the limits. I was saying, in young age when boy and girl they are friends, they can be end up on sexual activities. But having a good friends, our this is our main topic. The having, I mean, friendship and love. Why men can't have a true friend? What is the reason behind that? Or why
you
men
know
don't?
Sometimes it can be from your family. If, for example, you live as a child in a very family who is maybe hermetic, not so open, the home is, empty, not invited people, family, relatives, maybe you can like you see this is like pattern of life to be alone, to be focused on duties, and you don't have this ability to build relationship. Sometimes it can be this lack of self-confidence because of this voice that you are not good, you are guilty, and you also is like very closed to go to try to make friends. I don't know all the reason because it was not the the topic in this our life why people are alone, but I was thinking much more about friendship, how it can help in relationship. And
Okay.
also, mm,
Yeah. Go ahead.
yes, and also what I noticed, and also it's a very sad observation, as I am also, I am also divorced, that but it's the key and the clue to try maybe to make friends, because really it can help you. And my observation, um, if you have a good friend, if you have a real friend, the friend is honest to you and he will always tell you the truth about, he's like the mirror. He will tell you, you are doing this great, this, you are doing not so good. You should stop smoking, you should stop drinking, you should start fitness, whatever. But he is very honest and he will tell you the truth, even if it can somehow hurt you. But in marriages, sometimes I observed that um, we are too soft in some I don't know how to say some behavior. For example, there is a marriage, and for example, a husband is alcoholic, addicted, gambling, vulgar, using emotional violence, verbal violence, shouting, cursing, and the wife is like accepting, not reacting, not doing what could a friend do for you. So for example, I couldn't have a friend who is like that, who is offending me, who is vulgar, who has very bad destructive behavior towards me. Such person couldn't be my friend and couldn't be my life partner as well. So, having the experience in a friendship and knowing how you should be treated and how you should treat others in order also to grow, you will have this lesson how to react in marriage, not to be a rescuer, because in many marriages, I saw that, for example, one part, lady on a man, um, has the role of rescuer, and it's not surely not friendship. I can tell that such relationships are not friendship. Accepting each other, letting the other person to be violent. So surely there is no friendship in such a relationship.
So people should have a friendship in a relationship. That's what you're saying, yeah? In a
Yes,
relationship, people should be a friend. Yeah?
I don't know if it's also your observation, but I can see that modern couples nowadays, they are much more aware about the possibility to build a really good, happy, long-term relationship based on friendship. It's also because of we have such times and access to many information, webinars, books, research, podcasts, really testimonies. So you can see, yeah, it's possible to have such great relationship, and we can start and we can be friends. It's also like that because modern couples, they really want to share everything, and they want to have equal division of duties, of work, of activity. It's not like in the past previous generation that there were some divided rules for husbands, for wives. Now people want to create really together this life, and they want to also grow personally. They want to cook together, to try something new like creme brulee. They want to go to start something new like going to the trampoline park. They want to experience everything together. Life for people nowadays is not only, going home, preparing warm dinner, serving this dinner to husband, watching TV, and that's all. And that's all the aspiration. People want to really enjoy this life together, and that's why this friendship is really helpful, and it's a solid foundation.
Brilliant. What would you say about that love? What is your opinion about love? What? Because I have met so many people, and I was going to make going to write a book special on it. the title of which I have thought that broken hearted cool chicks, because all that women are met, the girls are met. They are all very pretty women, pretty girls, but they are broken hearted because someone left them or cheated them or whatever the situation, or they may be separated or divorced or whatever situation. And they couldn't bear that thing, that how come that I'm so much prettiest one and that person left me. So they become broken hearted. So let me tell you something very important, because in love, in worldly, that is a very great feelings, and we should understand that it move around as well. So be patient as well. And God, our creator doesn't want us to fully love someone else. He wants us to love him more than anything else. That's why, according to his plan, as I understood, that he breaks people's heart when they love someone so much more than him, that he break their heart. Because this is the worldly life, we are temporarily here, this is not our planet. So when we love more than God to anybody else, that he broke our heart. And when it's one thing more I have discovered in love, when it's a heart is broken, that light come inside. And people, uh, those people who take in a positive manners, like getting more courage and feeling all those, taking all those rejection and as a positive, and bounce back, they go very high, they achieve so many things. But those people who go to drugs or something else, are like a disappointment, or uh, like a depression, they destroy themselves. They should be happy in every condition. Love is a very beautiful feelings. They are very great feelings. This is, it shouldn't be only for our physical attraction only, or not only just for sex. That is, because in that case, that is not love. If you call motion in the ocean is love, no, that's not the love. That is sex. So if you want to love, it should be whole package: soul, body, emotions, other person's understanding emotions, giving them good feelings, being sincere and loyal as well, and in love. So even if that heart is broken, just relax. I know it's very difficult, it's not easy, but treat that pain with your emotional uh, treatment. There is a emotional treatment as well, or emotional first aid as well. That I have earlier said, that emotional hygiene, that is special, my specialization in this as well. So I have written that book in one of my book, that about it in detail, and that's published. And I have made video on the 360 lifestyle coach, this channel, and the people I have dealt with as well, by using them emotional hygiene knowledge. So treating inside in inner pain, and then coming back with the more power, and do not close the old doors, people. I'm saying that even if someone rejected you or cheated you or left you, it doesn't mean that life finished. It means you have to come back to become the greatest version. Every hit, as bigger the hit, if you are patient and bounce back in a good way, you will have a bigger reward. That is the love. Love, if I say specific things about the feelings of love, that is very great, even with the worldly. And then develop your love with the main source of energy, to our God as well, because that's the more important. And take light from there, take energy from there, tell all the worries to them, to their, not to them, him. And with connection with him, loving, because he loves us. So when we love him back, it's good for us. And our heart, if it's broken, light go inside, and we become closer to him. So have patience, do not destroy yourself or others if that your heart is broken. Do not close your own door as well. Some people, they don't go next stage. They say, no, we have enough. They don't trust other person anymore, girl or men. Some men, they don't want to marry. Some again, and some women, they don't want to marry again, because they have bad experience. No, never do like that. These experiences happened, so you have to be strong enough to come back to the life with a stronger version of yourself, the refined person of yourself. But be patient. Whenever you got hit, be patient, and then regroup your energy, your strength, and then bounce back and become the good person. As we have mentioned, I think in our first video, that loving on self can bring that true love. So then revisit your every area of those which I have mentioned in my, and that the first one video, long-term relationship. Visit all the area: emotional, mind, spiritual, physical, all the, and social well-being, personal well-being, economic well-being, and all spiritual well-being. I said, yeah, these areas visit as well. Spend time more in nature. When you are in trouble, or you, even you don't, you're not in trouble, spend time in nature. And on a friendship mode, that be uh, a true friend with anyone you interact. I'm telling to the people as well that that's my personal experience. I become, if I am friend with someone, I am friend from my heart. If I'm not, I'm not. So even those people, they do bad, but still I don't make my heart bad or toxic, or my mind toxic. No, that is them. There, what they can give, they give. What I can give, I give. So being kind, being honest with each other, giving emotional support to each other. Uh, it's a male friend, or female friend, or male female, whatever. Giving emotional support, giving good advice, not feeling jealous, because jealousy is keeping people down. Instead, focusing on potential, that's more important. So I would throw the ball into your court now. What would you like to say more? Anything what you want to talk about the topic?
That really were a lot of benefits in starting from friendship in male female, because in love it's often that we experience like this first burst of passion, and then it's like the love, that you are the sparks, the love, but you don't see deeper all the flaws also of this person. It's of course beautiful and it happened, but in friendship there is no like this outburst of passion. And thanks to friendship you have the possibility to see deeper, to get know better this person, and then it can be really longer relationship. Even that's the
True.
benefit of friendship.
Agree.
um, and what else? Everyone should answer honestly to himself what is he looking for, because we can't just people impose our vision to be friends, because some people are in such situation moment of life that they decide for the marriage of convenience, for example, because for example there's a single mom and with small kids and she's looking for someone who can help, or some people because of biological clock is ticking, they also are like hunting for a partner. And it's really okay, everyone is free and can decide. Some people want to have a companion, not to experience being lonely, and they don't want to have any deep bond or special great relationship, friendship, and self-development. They just want to have someone to whom they can talk, eat together dinner, and it's also okay. Everyone should answer honestly I am looking for, and it's okay.
Yeah, that I think I've said that before. They should work on themselves as well. I don't just look for money or sexual desire or like some kind of assurance. Just look on all that part as a human being. Every human got that whole package. Yeah, with the true intention. Having a friendship in a relationship, it's a great thing. It means you are not bored. When we are spending time with our friends, we are not bored. We are do all these things like children as well. If you I will see always the children example. When they are friends, there is nothing. I mean, no fight. Even they fight with each other, then they are okay again. Yeah, and in a relationship, understanding each other, friendship, living like a friend, that is a very strong and uh, bringing happiness relationship, I would say. Marriage couple or what would you say, that life partner. So having a friendship in a relationship is vital. Some people act like controlling freak, or some people act like a bossy, or different kind of attitude. So everyone should look to themselves, and if other person is not in a good state of mind, help them as well. So those five areas which I have mentioned, we discuss in our first video, long-term relationship. People can watch that again, because repeating the same thing, it's not good. Every time, visit all these your personal areas to develop it, to refine it, and keep updating yourself. Do not lose your uniqueness, and help other person as well to grow. So when other person is grow, you are grown. I was listening, some woman was saying about on TikTok, that she was saying that, whatever my husband say, I will do, because I have made him my king. So I choose him for my life. So he is my king. So he is treating me as a queen now. What, and he do a lot of great things. What for me. So I'm uh, allowing him, if he is saying to me to do this, sit down, or whatever, cook. And she said that I'm doing all these things because he's my king. So treat each other like a king and queen, or like a true friend. Be honest. This is the world. This life is hard for everyone. Everyone goes through from different challenges, even in their mind, in their personal life, in their social life, in their financial life, in their spiritual life, and then people are going through this. So understanding all this, getting knowledge of emotional intelligence or emotional hygiene, or having a life coach or relationship coach is very important, because sometimes people, they can forget what they need to do. Instead of fighting, if they are contacting with someone that can guide them, pause them for a while and guide them. Or you can do it by yourself, to each other, helping each other to grow in a friendly way in a relationship. Yes, Paulina, your turn.
Yes, nothing to add. It's absolutely, I agree. If possible, try to build your relationship based on friendship, and you will be happy, because with friends you always enjoy the time, and you are never it's never boring time. You are just enjoying whatever it is. Come on,
Oh,
shopping,
yes.
cooking, and this is life about, because life itself gives us a lot of struggles and fatigue. So it's good to have someone by your side with whom life is just more cheerful,
Mm.
bright, and you can enjoy even simply come on working, cleaning, ironing, home duties.
Yeah. And the thing I was saying, that about being a loyal to each other, even friend or life partner, because when we are loyal to each other, that help each other, give each other a some kind of sense of security as well. And cheating each other, that is a, you should think that that person is going to destroy that stable relationship. So avoid these things. Focus on your personal life, in your family life. You are in a relationship, that's more important. If you are not happy, try to find out what can we do to improve it. That's why the relationship coach or life coaches are do study, do your research, where is the problem and how we can solve it there, and be loyal to each other. And this love is a very sacred thing to do, even with human being and with God as well. So give proportionate, keep the proportionate to your lover, and keep more love to the God. So your heart is not broken, or even if that is broken, it won't hurt you a lot, because when people they put hold their love to someone and then they broke it, and then they hurt too much and they are unable to come up to stand up again, and they say their life finished, everything gone. No, that was a just hit to test you, to give you new direction, or to save you, all these things. And everyone, both partners should check that their toxic behaviors, and refine those toxic behaviors if someone got each other, and tell each other in a good way. Do not, like, telling like that you are hitting that person and with the words. No, in a good way. Female, soft behavior, soft wording, that can make person uh, like a feeling good as well, because it diffuse the energy, bad energy. When women are soft, they're talking softly, telling softly, or even men, they talk softly, or diffuse, learn to how to diffuse the anger or bad behaviors. Yeah, that is special quality as well, and it's a good for relationship and friendship. Living like a friend in a relationship, that is a blessing. Any last comments, Paulina? What would
No.
you say? What I said?
What I can say, that because I observe many such couples, because of my professional experience, so 25 years at university, so many of my students with whom I had classes, lectures, even 20 years ago. Nowadays, I see them in happy marriages, having babies, kids, and I still remember how they started. That it was just first come on attending classes, come on working on projects, then come on traveling, trips, bicycles, free time, leisure time, and I really enjoy now observing happy marriages, couples, and knowing it's live and it's possible and it works. So I'm happy and I know that it's true what we just are sharing here now.
That's good. That's good. Brilliant. So, people, that you can fill the form. There is a form if you want relationship coaching. There is a form that from one elizabethcic.org, or you can comment as well under this live streaming, and we will get back to you. And if you want us to discuss on any topic, you can also tell us. This is 50 series of on relationship, 50 series on relationship, and the next one is coming back in a few days again. We will be posting. Stay tuned, and subscribe the 360 Lifestyle Coach, that YouTube channel. So you, and press the bell icon as well, so you can getting all these information. I mean, all that program. So this is bye from me. What would you want to add? Anything, or you want to say bye as well?
I don't know if I can add anything. I know that it's a real topic, that it's possible, that modern couples nowadays really are much more aware and maybe adult. They know what they want and it's possible to achieve. Of course, maybe with help, with, as you told, some coaches or no, a lot of forms now to create good relationship based on friendship, but it's really possible. And we are living in a lucky times, not like the previous generation when sometimes it was like arranged marriages, or like my grandparents after the war situation. It was like this marriage of convenience, just not to be lonely. We are living in a free times, and we can find a partner who can be the best friend forever, with whom we will be really growing because of his honesty, showing always what is worth it to work on, and it's possible. Just so, if possible, we can do our best.
Brilliant. All right, then. Thank you very much, everyone. That we will be waiting for your feedback. If any feedback, you can give us under this video as well. And if you need a life coaching or relationship coaching, then form will be under the video. You can download. Just give us drop us a um, line, or you can go directly to one Elizabeth CIC. It's a one only number one there. One ElizabethCIC.org. See you again. Thank you very much. Take care.
Thank you very much.
Bye
Take care.
bye.
Bye bye.